There's something inherently freeing about being out on the open water, the sun shining on your face, the wind pushing you forward as you glide across the waves. It's a magical feeling that draws sailors back time and again. But as anyone with a boat will tell you, owning and maintaining one isn't all smooth sailing. Boats, like any complex machine, are prone to wear and tear, and when things go wrong, they can go wrong fast. Whether you're an experienced sailor or a weekend enthusiast, understanding the basics of boat repair and troubleshooting is essential. Here at Sailing to Enjoy, we believe in empowering sailors to be self-reliant on the water. This guide will take you through the key areas of boat maintenance, common problems, and practical troubleshooting solutions. Whether you're docked at the marina or out at sea, knowing how to fix your boat can save time, money, and even ensure your safety. The importance of regular maintenance before diving into troubleshooting. It's crucial to emphasize the importance of regular maintenance. A well-maintained boat is less likely to break down, and routine checks can catch small problems before they turn into major issues. A simple inspection schedule can drastically reduce the likelihood of being stranded with a malfunctioning engine or other onboard failures. 1. Engine maintenance. Your boat's engine is the heart of your vessel. Keeping it in optimal condition is non-negotiable. Regular oil changes, fuel filter checks, and coolant level monitoring are essential tasks that every boat owner should familiarize themselves with. Engines in marine environments face unique challenges due to saltwater exposure, which can lead to corrosion. Inspect your engine for any signs of rust or leaks, and ensure all electrical connections are free of debris and moisture. Common engine issues. 1. Engine won't start. This can often be traced to the battery. 1. Check if it's charged or if the connections are corroded. 1. Sometimes, it might be a fuel issue, such as water contamination in the fuel line or a clogged fuel filter. 1. A simple visual check can sometimes solve this issue. 2. Overheating engine. This is a common problem, especially for new sailors. 2. The issue could be as simple as a blockage in the cooling system, such as seaweed or debris, or a malfunctioning water pump impeller. 2. Electrical system check. Boat electrical systems can be complex, especially in larger vessels. Electrical issues often present themselves at the worst times, when you're out at sea, miles from shore, and in need of lights or navigational systems. Common electrical problems. 1. Battery not charging. If your boat's battery isn't charging, check the alternator and voltage regulator. 1. Ensure the battery terminals are clean and not corroded. 1. Also, check the fuses and wiring for loose connections. 2. Lights flickering. Flickering lights can be a sign of loose wiring or grounding issues. 2. Inspect the wires leading to your lights, and make sure the connections are secure and free of corrosion. A smart sailor always has a multimeter handy. This tool will allow you to quickly check voltages and troubleshoot any electrical faults that may occur on your boat. 3. Hull and deck maintenance. The hull is your boat's defense against the elements. Regularly inspect your hull for any cracks, blisters, or signs of wear. Even small cracks can allow water to seep in, leading to bigger issues like rot or corrosion over time. When dealing with fiberglass hulls, minor cracks can often be repaired using a fiberglass repair kit. However, for larger damage, especially structural cracks, it's best to consult a professional. Deck maintenance is equally important, especially in areas where hardware is attached, like the cleats and winches. Ensure all hardware is tightly secured and check for any signs of leaks around the fittings. 4. Rigging and sails. For sailboats, rigging and sails are as critical as the engine. Even the slightest wear in your rigging or sails can affect performance. Regularly inspect your standing and running rigging for wear and tear. If you notice any fraying or unusual tension in the cables, address it immediately. For sails, look for small tears, stitching that is coming loose, or UV damage. Common rigging issues. 1. Loose rigging. Loose shrouds or stays can make your boat unstable. 1. A tension gauge is a handy tool to ensure your rigging is at the correct tension. 1. Adjustments can be made manually, but always follow your boat manufacturer's guidelines to avoid over-tightening. 2. Sail damage. Patch any small tears in your sails as soon as they appear. 2. Allowing them to grow can quickly render your sail unusable. 2. Carrying sail repair tape or even a basic sewing kit can save you from costly replacements. Troubleshooting common boat problems. When something goes wrong on your boat, it's easy to panic, especially if you're far from shore. But staying calm and methodical can often lead you to a quick fix. Here's a rundown of some common problems and troubleshooting techniques. 1. Propeller issues. A fouled propeller can make navigating impossible. If you notice a decrease in speed or your boat isn't steering as it should, your propeller may be tangled with debris or fishing lines. Troubleshooting steps. 1. Stop the engine and visually inspect the propeller. 2. If it's tangled with debris, use a long-handled tool, not your hands, to clear it. 2. Be sure the engine is completely off before attempting this. 3. For larger issues, such as bent blades, the propeller may need to be replaced. 2. Steering problems. Steering issues can be particularly dangerous. If you're having difficulty turning the wheel or notice stiffness in the steering, it could indicate an issue with the steering cables or hydraulic system. Troubleshooting steps. 1. Inspect the cables for wear or breakage. 2. If you have hydraulic steering, check the fluid levels and ensure there's no air in the system. 2. Bleeding the hydraulic lines can often resolve the issue. 3. For cable systems, lubricating the cables may be the solution. 3. Bilge pump failure. The bilge pump is responsible for keeping water out of your boat's bilge. If it fails, water can quickly accumulate, causing serious problems. Troubleshooting steps. 1. Check the power supply to the bilge pump. 1. If the pump isn't receiving power, the issue may be with the wiring or fuse. 2. Ensure the pump's float switch is functioning. 2. Sometimes debris can cause it to stick in the off position, preventing the pump from activating. Essential tools and spares. Every sailor should have. No matter how well you maintain your boat, things will eventually break. Being prepared with the right tools and spare parts can make all the difference when something goes wrong. Here are the essentials every sailor should carry. 1. Multimeter, to troubleshoot electrical problems. 2. Spare fuses and wires. Electrical issues are some of the most common on board. 3. Sail repair tape kit. A quick patch can keep you moving until you're back on shore. 4. Oil and filters. Keeping spares of these can prevent an unnecessary breakdown. 5. Extra fuel and fuel filters. Contaminated fuel can bring your trip to a halt. 5. Carrying spare filters and a jerry can of fuel can be a lifesaver. 6. Toolkit. Include wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, and a hammer. 6. These basics can solve most minor mechanical issues. Conclusion: boat repair and troubleshooting don't have to be overwhelming. With proper maintenance and a basic understanding of common issues, you can keep your vessel in peak condition and avoid many of the headaches that come with boat ownership. Remember, preparation is key. A well-prepared sailor is a safe and confident sailor, capable of handling any challenge the sea throws their way. At Sailing to Enjoy, our mission is to make sure every sailor feels empowered and knowledgeable. With the right tools, a bit of know-how, and a calm approach, you can tackle any problem that comes your way on the water. Keep sailing, and always enjoy the journey.